Well, hey everybody, I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. How y'all doing out there? Man, it is hot, hot, hot here, but that's all good. Had my watermelon juice this morning, and I got my vitamin D today. I've had vitamin D a lot in the last 2 or 3 weeks. I feel like the cells are being energized after this long winter. And I feel good because, not that I do it for that, but it's just like I was so white for a while, and I'm still not really dark. But once I had lost, like when I was in Costa Rica, I had like a permanent tan line, at least on my feet from wearing flip-flops all the time. So at least I got that back. Anyhow, today we're going to talk about a raw food diet weight loss trick for summer. Guys, I do videos every day, so if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate if you'd hit that subscribe button now. Then click on that little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. I just kind of decided to roll, and I'm trying not to do what I did last summer because I got too skinny. So I'm just trying to kind of roll what I experienced last summer into one video and kind of share the things with you that you might be able to use to lose weight. Now, I didn't need to lose the weight. I mean, it didn't hurt me it wasn't like I couldn't lose a couple of pounds, although I didn't need to. But yeah, summer, man, once the warm weather came, it just kind of activated me. And listen, this is just going to be practical stuff. You can use it or you can't. I don't go too deep. I'm not into all this, like, what are your thoughts? Like all this, like deep next level stuff. Nobody thinks like that when you're eating a standard American diet. Nobody scrutinizes their food so much when they're eating a standard American diet. Yet they start eating like this, and they're acting like they could potentially not eat something and die within a year or two. But there's so many complicated becauses. You don't even know in the 7 years I've been doing this all the asinine things I've heard about why somebody can't lose weight. Yeah, but it's like this. And there's always like, and after a while, after about, 10, 15 words, I'm just like, yeah, my ears turn out and my BS meter turns on and it just filters everything out. Because the thing is when I dig, and I've done this with people I actually know. And so I know I'm getting the real story. So they're always, oh, I can't lose weight, I can't lose weight. And then all of a sudden they're telling me, well, I'm like, okay, well, let's get a little bit more detailed. What exactly are you eating? What are you eating? And they kind of tell me what they've been eating, or they actually write down exactly what they're eating, i.e. food journal. And I'm like, well, there it is right there. It's usually not some kind of complicated alchemy to your body and, oh, my body has slow thyroid or this or that, although there are exceptions. Like I say, people that are exceptions are quite touchy. They get it touchy if you don't acknowledge theirs. But for the most people, it's pretty much straightforward. Now, what I did last summer, and some of these things, just to make sure I'm not telling you to restrict what you eat, but also too, you might want to tighten up and maybe you don't know exactly how many calories are in things. Maybe you need to cut back a little bit, not necessarily because you're restricting, but maybe you're eating too much of something and you're getting too many calories. Maybe you're eating too much fat, but I'll tell you what you do, and this is how my day just kind of rolled, and here's why I lost weight when I didn't want to, and you might use some of the same things and lose some weight that you actually want to. Okay, number one, what have I been talking about ever since we first started getting some warm temperatures? Hydration. Besides giving you energy and just making you feel amazing throughout the day, I'm back to, listen, I think it was the day before I went to Pensacola, and the first day I was down there, I didn't hydrate properly. It's taken me, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, fully hydrating to just feel back on top again. So hydrate in the morning. It's going to be a double bang there for you. Hydrate. I can't recommend a better way than watermelon juice. That is just good. I cut a watermelon this morning. It was so sweet. Depending on your size and how much you're used to, drink one or maybe drink 2 of those in the morning. Because for most people, that's going to fill up your stomach. And that's what happened last summer is I would always drink 2. Sometimes I would drink 3 or 4. I didn't drink 4 too often, but I'd drink 3. So it just kind of, even though I hadn't really eaten anything yet, it kind of kept me going. So I would just roll into my routine, get some work done. And if I really didn't pay attention to the clock, sometimes it was 10:30, 11, approaching noon before I even ate. That wasn't a good thing for me because, like I say, I just kind of got going. At the end of the day, there was a deficit. Now, here's what you do. drink, hydrate first. That should give you some time, you're not all that hungry. And then eat something like a mono meal, like maybe mangoes or something. That's what I did. I'm just going to do this. I was thinking like, okay, did I do it for everybody? Okay, what's your circumstances? No, this is exactly what I did. You just roll with it and adapt it to you. Okay, so there was hydration, then a mono meal of mangoes. I'd usually eat 3 or 4 mangoes. Now, for somebody that's going to tell me you don't get mangoes, well, do another fruit. It ain't rocket science. But eat yourself like a mono meal. I always found those nice for the first meal of the day. Then, okay, I'm already up to about 1 o'clock in the afternoon or so, and then I bang out my calories, then I bang out my nutrition. Then I would make a big green smoothie. I downsized my green smoothies just a little bit, just in the summer. So I would have that big green smoothie, but that was my first real bang of calories for the day. And that would usually keep me going over into the afternoon, because if I had spaced this out and I wasn't sitting there going, okay, I need to wait to eat. Actually, sometimes I was like, okay, you need to go ahead and eat again. So drinking the juice, eating a mono meal of fruit, and then going to the green smoothie. Well, by the time I had done that and the green smoothie starting to wear off, you're over into the afternoon. So you might actually, depending on your size and your caloric needs, once again, just because you're trying to lose weight, I don't want to see you, restricting your diet. But also, too, I just felt like I needed less fat last summer. So, all right, for me, your green smoothie, and then usually I'd have some sort of a snack in the afternoon, maybe 3-ish or so, and then I would have a big salad at night. Have your big salad at night, and maybe get your fat at night. I like it when you're going to eat fat, and it's not absolutely necessary, but I just like kind of getting that fat at night. And and like I say, you could roll through the day like that and not even know you've made it through the day. Half the time, and it's going to be the reverse for you, you're going to be glad. Half the time, like I say, my satiation of my appetite just took me too late, and then I'd get late in the afternoon and I'd be like, oh my God, I ain't getting near enough calories in today. But use that to your advantage. Also, too, I was walking like a maniac. I wouldn't necessarily say be obsessed with walking, but depending on, let's say this, even if you go to the gym, even if you do some sort of exercise, yoga, stretching, whatever, add a walk. Try to take a walk every day and add that to your summer routine, your summer workout. Because in the summer, it's just nice to get outside. Even if you've gone to the gym for the day, maybe late afternoon, right before sunset, when it's starting to get a little cooler, go out for a walk. Go out for a walk after dinner, but get a nice long walk in. And it was that formula, I believe, that just basically burned all the every bit of fat off me that I had. Hydration early, rolling into the day, mono meal, big smoothie during the middle of the day, a little bit of a snack, nice satiating salad for dinner, and a good long walk. And you do that for 3 months, and you'll see. And don't get too obsessive. Too many people get obsessive with getting their 10,000 steps in. Although it's a good thing to shoot for. Just don't be like, oh, I got to go get my 10,000 steps, and you're walking back and forth in front of your house just to get the steps. But it's very simple, and now is the time to do it. And we're just getting into the summer, you could drop a 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds a week, and that's a good rate. And by 4th of July, you're what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 pounds lighter. But these are all just like little practical suggestions. I mean, summer's the time to do it. And for dinner, enjoy the things that are good for you. Was talking about somebody yesterday. I'm in the South, when I was a kid, I remember at almost anybody's dinner table, a lot of times at lunch too, there was always sliced cucumbers, there was always sliced tomato, there's watermelon season, there's peaches around, there's blueberries. You're getting fresh stuff out of your garden. Hey, if you're not fully raw yet, you can still use this plan pretty much. Maybe you're raw till dinner. Well, just make sure, just eat a sensible dinner. Satiate yourself. Don't overdo it. Don't go too heavy on the fat. And I don't know. I just try to throw every possible thing out there, because that's how people are always like wanting to lose weight. I can't lose weight. Wanting to lose weight. I can't lose weight, and I don't really know why. And as I'll say in every video, if I talk about weight, just to clarify the situation, I'm not one of those people, and I need to look that one up. Is it an ectomorph that is really, just naturally just super, super skinny, super lean? They can eat anything and burn it all off. I'm not like that. I just kind of got like that when I came to this lifestyle. When I ate a standard American diet, I was fat as a kid. I was bigger as an adult. I'd get overweight. It was always hard for me to lose weight when I say got 20 or 30 pounds overweight. And then I came to this lifestyle and I'm like, geez, man, put the brakes on. Sometimes eating's a job if I want to keep my weight up, and I'm kind of been determined to do it this summer. But yeah. And hey, use what you can. And sometimes I had a little note down here. Here's why I'm saying, make sure you know calories and you're not just super, super guessing. Not a big deal for me because I'm always can use a few extra pounds, even if it gets a little soft. When I was in Costa Rica, I was going through a period. I was doing no fat for about 3 or 4 weeks. I was eating uber clean, uber clean. I was getting a little bit soft in the middle. Well, then I started putting 2 and 2 together, and I was drinking orange juice and sugarcane juice every day. And I was drinking about 1.5 gallons of sugarcane juice a week. Looked up calories in sugarcane juice, and I'm like, good Lord, no wonder why. But and use any of this you can. Don't waste your time having a discussion about every single thing there is, because that just wastes time. You need to learn something, move on, adapt. Take what you can from me, throw out the rest, use it, adapt, move on. You don't have to have a discussion over everything, because the people that are looking to discuss every detail, and I get that on Instagram a lot, it's almost like, well, when I know every detail, I'll do this. But the detail people are not really thriving on it. So anyhow, I just threw everything in the kitchen sink at you that I know about, that I did last summer, not necessarily trying to lose weight, and I hope that's going to help you. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.